Hello again everybody. This is just a quick video to show the latest acquisition for the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. I'm on several Royal Enfield Interceptor pages on Facebook, and a guy advertised this for sale, the Royal Enfield Tripper. I've been looking for one of these for a while. They've not been in stock at Hitchcock's for quite some time. Anyway, he advertised this and I sent him a quick message, and I ended up getting it. It's one of the caffeine racer kits. That's a 3D printed bracket which obviously fits under the clocks under here, and it looks a fairly straightforward fit. So I just thought I'd do a quick install video, because you never know, it might help somebody out, so we'll get on with it. I'll be a bit awkward doing this one-handed, but basically first things first, we need to remove these 4 bolts here from the clocks so that we can obviously lift the clocks off. Put these nuts somewhere safe. These are just the standard domed nuts. Pretty straightforward. Little washer there, we don't want to lose them. Basically then the clocks will just gently lift up, like so. Next we'll get the bracket. It's a bit difficult to do this one-handed, but basically the 4 holes in the bracket just fit over those studs with those 2 pegs sticking up. So we'll reinstall the clocks and then we'll continue. Basically that's the bracket fitted, and of course I had to drop one of the washers and it finished up under the tyre on the CBR 600 of all places. 10 minutes to find that, but yeah, that's fitted. That's what it looks like from the top. So now it's time to fit the tripper unit. So basically the next stage is to thread the yellow connector, which is this one, and the black cable which goes to the battery, which is that one. Thread it through those holes, or through the hole, sorry, there. And then you connect the tripper unit with the 2 screws provided onto the bracket. So we'll do that, then we'll go to the next step. So that's the unit tightened down. The next step is to take, there's a screw each side on the headlamp bowl. Take those out and put the headlight down and connect that yellow plug inside here to the auxiliary. So we'll get on with that next. That's the headlight out, rested safely on an old bedspread, and that's the yellow connector that we're after. So we'll connect these 2 together after we've shoved it through where the wiring goes through, which is at the back of here. And we'll connect it to that. The next stage is to run this black wire around the back of the forks under the tank. We'll cable tie it onto this. It's probably up here. with a bit of slack on it. Remove this toolkit and remove this tray so we can get to the positive on the battery. Now this cable, when it's connected to the battery, it provides power to the clock, so you don't have to keep setting the clock every time you want to use the tripper. Alright, so we've got access to the battery. Now I've removed the seat just to give us a bit better access under here, so perhaps get a cable tie under here, and then we'll fit this cable tie it up, put it all back together, and we'll give it a little test. Right, all back together, headlight refitted, side panel and seat back on, tripper fitted. So now for the moment of truth. We'll turn the bike on and we'll see what happens. There you go, Royal Enfield Tripper. Believe me, if I can fit this, anybody can do it. It was so simple, it's unbelievable. So I'll get my phone and we'll try and connect that to it and see what happens with that, Back in a minute. I've got the Tripper app open ready, so we'll turn the bike on, wait for it to power up again, and we'll click that connect button and we'll see what she says. So it's add new device, Tripper dash, scan for the Wi-Fi name to connect with the motorcycle, pair new device, and there it is, RE display. So we'll click that. Well, like a fool, it seems I was pressing wrong one. It's the bottom one we want. Connect. There you go. That's what you get for not reading instructions properly. So we need to put that number into here. And then connect device. So there you go. The time's come on, it's connected. So we should be able to plan a route. So it's pretty straightforward when you read the instructions properly. So if we search for a route, and we'll put Squires Cafe for example. Oh, that's going, we need to add it in here. Squires Cafe bar. If we get direction and start navigation, it comes straight up on there. It has to be said, that is pretty impressive. And it's nice and bright. So we might do a little test on that tomorrow. But yeah, overall, a very, very easy install. I'd say it probably took about, I don't know, if I hadn't have had to film it, about 15 minutes, but turning the camera on and off probably took me about 20-25 minutes. But I'm pretty impressed with that. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope it helps somebody out. But very, very easy. Right, thanks again. I'll see you next time.